Just start. Just start. Just start. Just begin the process. Try. Whatever you think it is, whatever you think you need to start. This is an incremental process. It's the wrong way. Like building a muscle. It takes time, step by step, day by day. Just start with anything, but especially songwriting. If you want to be an artist, if you want to be a musician, in theory, I'm not saying you should do this specifically. You're going to figure out what works for you. Okay. Hear me? But if you're a writer, you should be writing every day. If you're a songwriter, you should be practicing your instrument every day, writing songs every day, or at least trying to, or doing something that furthers you to your goal. Watching a video on how on a songwriter, studying song structure, whether it be through music theory or just listening to music and seeing why does this artist do this thing I like? Why does this melody make me feel like this? Why does this chord progression make me feel like this? That inflection, the way that the vocals are panned to this side, if you're a producer or whatever. One thing to further you to your goal. One small itsy bitsy thing that'll make you understand more. And it'll feel like you're doing nothing at first. It'll feel like, why am I not here? Why am I not an Elton John? Why am I not a Bruno Mars? Not even in terms of like, I'm just saying random songwriters, just like, oh, why can't I write songs like Leon War? Where? Or why can't I write songs like freaking like Retro Boomin? Like why do I not understand song structure? Why can't I make beats like he does? Why can't I just sit down and write a folk song like Fleetwood Mac in the 70s? Why am I not at that level? Why am I not like this idol I have? Because you haven't put in the work yet, and that's fine. I'm not judging you. But you need to start. I've been writing songs, doing music, not like even not I still haven't released my stuff yet. I need to get on that too. But like the first song I made when I was in freaking like on Chrome Music Lab. That's not even that's a DAW, a digital audio workstation. That's a free DAW online. I'll show you that I was tinkering with in middle school with a friend of mine and just making stuff in there. And it was like good for the time or whatever, but like I didn't have much. It looked like this. I'm about to show you. But like my point is like my first songs and when I was started using Soundtrap, which is another digital audio workstation, like my first song sucked. I was just making stuff sound weird for the purpose of being weird, and obviously those old demos, like I still love myself for them. I don't diss or say like, this was so much like garbage because it was coming from a genuine place and want to get better. But those old songs were not it compared to what I'm doing now, at least. I didn't know how to quantize stuff, which means keep things in grid and on beat and on time. So the lyrics were really corny. I didn't sing as well as I do now, and even then, I'm not a singer. Like you just need to get the ball rolling. Just start. Writing exercises help a lot. I'm a creative writing student, somewhat, and there are resources online that will give you great little prompts just to get rolling. And talking to a friend or a trusted adult or family member to get some inspiration from it, or just looking around and saying, envelope. I'm gonna write a song about mail, or write a little poem, like a little vignette about mail and envelopes, or maybe it's about the postman, maybe it's about the postman's personal life, maybe it's about the vehicle in which he drives and its history. Just do something and do it fully, at the full extent of your might, and feel unabashed about it because you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Hear me, nothing to lose and everything to gain. This is your art. This is a reflection of who you are deep down, the parts that you know and the parts that you don't know. It's not going to be a masterpiece, and that's okay. Like, you're good. That's okay. But as long as you're taking steps toward a little bit, just walking towards one step, one step, one step, you will get to that goal. But if you're thinking of how I should start, just start. Pick up a pen and paper and just start writing down stuff and how you feel. and look back on it later, say, oh, I like this, I don't like this, and keep going. Open up freaking Fruity Loops or Soundtrap or BandLab nowadays. Not that I sound old saying that. I've used BandLab before. It's not my thing, but like, open it, find a tight beat to flow over, and just go. Pick up a guitar and just play the basic 4 or 5 chords that you know, and make a cheesy love song about the girl you broke up with last summer. Pick up the piano, as whatever they obviously can't see, and just find a cool preset and just jam and sing to yourself and make a little song for it. One piece of advice that can also very help is surrounding yourself with creative people. Find people. There's so many resources. Discords, Reddit. Social media can be a good tool if you put it to a specific use. You can find, sample packs and drum sounds and mentors, maybe even to find like songwriting advice and tips and whatnot. Ask people at your local community areas and schools, and like just ask around, like, yo, you make music, or oh, what do you think of this song? What do you think of this picture? What do you think of this painting? That's something I need to work on. That's something I got from my very good friend Koichi. Shout out to Koichi. When I was in a creative rut personally, I was going through like writer's block, burnout, and he just said, just share it and show it to a couple of people, and that's a creative inspiration to me because stuff he makes is phenomenal. I'll link his channel down in the description, but he just said, just share it with people, talk to it about people. Not saying just like you're not looking for a reaction. You're just looking to see what you can improve on. And the only way you can get the best possible improvement is if you put your full authentic self 100% into it and just let it out without fear or care of what it's going to be or what it's going to do. Because if you don't, you're just going to stay stuck and you're never going to be a good songwriter because you never had the guts to even try. You're never going to be a good beat maker because you never had the guts to be a good to try in the first place. You didn't put yourself out there. You just have to. Even making these videos, like, this is a terrifying experience, frankly. I don't know who's seeing me. I don't know, like, what's judging me. Your hair's nappy. Your shirt looks stupid. Who's that in the back? Like your plants. It's not even my plants, but like, or the camera quality is bad. Like, even if it does happen, and not even saying that being aware of criticism is necessarily a bad thing or constructive criticism cannot help, but what I have nothing to lose right now and everything to gain. I'm on a mission. I'm just doing my best. I'm not, and I assume I put amateur in the title as well. I'm not qualified to give you any of this information. I'm just speaking from my personal experience. Just need to try, and you will get results. Not insane results, but you will get results. You're experimenting. You'll see what worked last time. You'll try again. It's like, what if I alter this aspect of the songwriting? What if I have a collaborator? What if I try this instrument instead of this instrument? What if I try specific drum sounds? What if I use a prompt to write this instead? What if I put the hook before the verse this time? What if I have 2 bridges instead of one? What if I have 9 bridges instead of 6? Like, you know what I'm saying? Try stuff, but just be unabashed about it. You will get better, but you need to put yourself out there and try. Bare minimum. I might do more videos about just like my songwriting process, but honestly, I want to save that for when I start releasing my music. I might still make it though, but the point is, just try. Turn this video off, get off of YouTube, or go watch a video about songwriting. Retain that knowledge or try your best to. Don't be salty or sad that you're not fully understanding the video just as you watch it. You're like, oh, I'm never going to do it. I'm just not talented enough. I'm not giving crap. Just go. Begin. Begin. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.